This is your daily market review for Wednesday, August 16th, 2023. Let's go. Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well. This is Dan Max of eXp Realty, aka the Trading Agent, and this is your daily market review for Wednesday, August 16th, 2023. Hopefully you're having a great week. So far, so good. Today's action, not necessarily what I expected, but also not really surprised. You got a lot of bad, I would say, data coming out from across the globe. China. This is where it usually starts. Europe next, then America last. It's kind of like COVID. It gets caught as a cold and gets shared across the globe. As we talked about, credit crunch, all this stuff. Am I long-term bullish? No, not even close. Are we bearish? Yes. Near term, actually turning bullish. Now, why? Options expiration. Check out the Stock Traders Almanac. This week is usually green. And now, the thing about the market is if you have a down part of the week, up part of the week, and vice versa during OPEX, the goal is to what? Kill as many options as possible. The VIX is in the 16, 17 range, which really isn't that high. But would you be surprised if it gets smoked the next 2 days? I wouldn't. So, if you have any questions, again, please reach out. Let's dig deep into the evidence so that we can understand the longer-term plan and the shorter-term expectations. When in doubt, reach out. Here to help. Appreciate all the love and support and the generous donations. Thank you. That's awesome. Again, you want to buy me a beer? I appreciate it. I give away this information for free. This isn't fast money. This isn't a subscription. This isn't some BS service. This is just free information from somebody who's been trading for a long time, trying to help folks figure out how to best trade to their time frames. Again, because not everybody wants to be a freaking day trader. Not everyone's trying to get rich with ODT 0.30 puts and calls. So, link to the Discord room is in the description below. I just closed it. All right, YouTube. If you want to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate it. Tons of videos, content. Also, I was going to say Twitter. I guess it's called X now, which it's just really hard to say. It's X. It's just X. Okay, whatever. That's also posting a lot of little trades on there. A lot of love to chop. Again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm telling you towards subscribing. Also, thetradingagent.com. Back to Basics series, real estate, daily market reviews, everything you will need related to this channel that's not in the Discord room. And also, if you need that yield, for your savings accounts, I'm telling you, do not take the 0.1% from Wells Fargo and JP Morgan. Maybe Morgan Stanley's doing that crap. I don't know. I don't pay attention. But at any rate, get paid the 5.3%. Use the link in the description below. It's for 3 months and it's 4.3. But you'll find that you'll love sharing this with your friends and family because the app is sweet. It's easy. And it's paying the best yield out there, honestly. It is. It's an easy app. I mean, again, as much as people might hate Goldman, if there's a credit crisis, they ain't going out of business. All right, it's a Fed Watch tool. Let's just refresh it. Minute to minute, it changes. Maybe 0.1%, but I still think the pause is on. Yep, Bitcoin got nothing for it. Sideways. Oil. Now let's talk about oil because I said this in the recent reviews. Oil loves to V-top. Hello, Moto. Now again, we're at a little bit of a support zone here going into the end of the options expiration week. Could we hold? You bet y'all sweet ass we could. Now, near term, again, as I said, oil, demand destruction, bearish thesis. This is showing you this is a blow off. This is going to get the Feds to what? Want to either raise more or the idea of some sort of pause. Remember, 3 to 6 month lag in yields from the, in the effects from the economy from raising rates. I'm telling you, demand destruction, global recession, it's coming. China is not cutting rates as fast as they can because everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. No. Natural gas, if you know that. I think it's from the Legos movie, if I remember right. Natural gas, we talked about fake breakout. Look at them apples. Is it? We'll see. Dollar, getting up against the range highs. Are we going to break out? It's been a pretty strong straight line move. Not be surprised if we take a little pause. The market enjoys it. Bonds, we get into that price. Get into those prices that make sense to me. Now, a lot of people will say, whoa. Made new lows. We'll zoom out, mother. We talked about it's always possible to get in the low 90s. And now if you're buying bonds and you're trading them like stocks, you're missing the point. You should be buying them for the yield and for the safety near term. Okay? Now, again, you can always set your stops to find your risk, but in the sense of trading bonds, okay, well, just if you're a little butthurt about it, I don't know what to tell you. That's the nature of the beast. OPEX loves to retest. Retest. Did I say retest? Yes, retest. The VIX. Hello, VIX. 20-day. I think this gap will get filled at some point. When? I don't know. Maybe before the J-hole meeting. That's coming up next week. SPY. Oh, didn't do the VIX. Sorry. It's holding up well, but today I would think it would be up a little more. It's just kind of flatlining. Spiders. The S&P 500 spiders. Breaking the 50-day. Breaking support. Filling another little baby gap. I mean, I guess technically it did fill the gap, but look where you're at now again. 440 area. Now, I can't remember the last time options expiration was a straight dumper. Monday, dumper. Again, my guess is at some point, right? At some point, we will be curling back to this 20-day. When? I don't know. Check every other down move. You will find the 20-day at some point. You will find the 20-day at some point. You will find the 20-day at some point again. How far away from the 20-day are we now to really complain? First curl move at some point, I think we will come back up. This is going to hurt bulls and bears. Remember that. This is max pain for both parties. If I'm wrong, okay. Then it's out of the ordinary. QQQ. Getting into support zone. We'll see what happens. Buy WM, I mean IWM. Bye. Talked about this. Now, this is getting really oversold. Could it get to the one? That'd be pretty crazy. Again, I'm a big fan of the IWM painting candles before it flips. Green, then to red, right? Red, green, right? Red, green, red. Here you go, right? So this is okay. Just be patient. Dia. This is ugly candle. Long wick again. Chop. I mean, could we get back into the zone of support? I mean, I guess technically it is the 50-day now. It's this blue box here. Not far from it. Could we get there? Yeah, absolutely. Gold if you stayed away. Thank you. The trolls. You know what? I'm like feeding trolls here, but sometimes it's kind of funny when for weeks they're like, buy gold. Quiet. Crickets. Silver. Said silver looked like shiznit. Yeah. Still looks like shiznit. Break the 20 area. Oh my God. GDXJ. We said GDX in the miners lead. Yesterday confirmed it. I think I just had a hernia. Oh, nope. It was hemorrhoids. Oh, nope. I don't know what to call it. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like so much pressure. So much pressure to be long miners all the time because gold's going to the moon. Miners suck until the feds pivot. I say it every video. In every video, someone comes up and someone DMs me on some platform. You know, gold's a good buy here. You know, the miners are really a good hedge against inflation. You know, the miners are... I'm like, motherfucker. Beep, 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 beep. Go check the monthlies. They don't survive market smashes. They get smashed just as much. AG, same thing. Looks like shiz. Net, AEM, breakdown. Go ahead, give it to me. Breakdown. Do the night. Breakdown. 44 coming. Yeah, I mean... God rest his soul. Tom Petty was the man. Yeah, I mean, PAAS, going nowhere. Newmont. But, I mean, we warned people for months. Why is Newmont not up in the low 50s, upper 40s? If miners and metals are strong, somebody would have been going, I need to buy this, and with real money and big players. But guess what? Playa, nobody was. MoveOn.org, going lower. Just leave it the fuck alone. Taiwan Semi, chopping. Micron again. Now these names are coming back to support. Will they hold? Will they fold? AM Dizzle. Better hold the 100-day. I mean, you know the game here. NVIDIA, 20-day. Get it, got it. Hopefully, if you're shorting it, it makes sense to me. But as we said, I don't expect it to give it all back right away. Intel, what is the Intel here? Oops. I mean, technically, if you draw the box, you can kind of see, oops. Yeah, right there. Touch, touchies. Lots of touch. Yeah, keep it there. Watch it again. I mean, all these names. I think tech is going to get absolutely smashed, and I'm loving it at some point because I'm telling you, people are going to go, well, these are the things to buy. And then they're not going to realize the things to buy is like letter X and materials, which are going to have tons of takeout value because the inflation and the long-term prices of appreciation in this stuff. It's a materials bull market coming. When all that money leaves tech, it's going to go into materials and names that you never thought could act like tech will act like tech. Adobe's below the 20-day, whatever. Apple closed near the low of the day, but I don't know. Maybe 175, that's all it needs. I mean, we're not that far off. Amazonian, if you're short this, hell yeah. Throw a little hell yeah in there. Steve Austin, Stone Cold it. Gosh, I'm sorry. Today's like today, make me laugh. Stone Cold Steve Austin, hell yeah. I mean, again, if you shorted this up in the 142.50 after hours to 145, whatever, I'm loving it. CRM. CEO selling hundreds of $1 million worth of stock, then it rips up bull traps. Guggenheim. Chopping, holding up pretty well, gotta admit, but 20-day, again, let this stuff break at some point. Some names are weaker than others. Meta, boo. 50-day, ooh. Microsoft, bin, crap. Ooh, hold the 100-day. That would make sense to me. NDAQ. Again, everybody's going to be buying tech. Everyone's going to be buying the exchange. They've been dumping this mother for years. Any major pop is an absolute short. MicroStrategy, because the NASDAQ is going to get wrecked, y'all. Talked about it. Shorting it on this pop back. Oops. 50-day. Again, I personally think it's going to chop because of OPEX. You're getting some extremes. Now remember, like, you're getting ranges, right? You're getting ranges building. CNN Tech. Watch it pop at some point. I'm telling you, trap everybody. Roblox. Crunch. See down in the 20s. Tesla. Fanboys. Fangirls. Fanfare. I'd be a little curious. Let's go back and check the videotape in the next couple of days. I'm going to put an arrow here. Star this day. Now, I'm not saying go long this and this is rallying back to 300. I would not be surprised if today's action was an inflection point. Meaning maybe you could get to the 100-day, but this gap feels very novice-y. We'll see. Letter X. Again, a name getting taken out. Take out. We'll see what happens. Again, I mean, U.S. Steel, one of the older companies. Again, material names are going to get nutty in the next bull cycle. U.S. Steel, Nucor. Again, chop. Caterpillar, if you short it up at the 287 plus, hot diggity damn. Now, don't be surprised if we hold the 20-day, okay? If we don't, even better. VALE, global growth name. Bah. I mean, a part of me is starting to say, I mean, what is this trading at? Someone leave a message below, like 3 or 4 times PE. I mean, it's getting cheap. Arrow, not surprised. Look at this blow off, right? No, high volume at the highs. Be careful. High volume at the lows. Bullish? Yeah. 100-day break. Look out below. Love to see this thing in the 12 to 13, 14 range. That would be sick. CCJ, again. Our friend Kathy Wood's buying the stock, and it's a buy. Oh, God, I don't believe it. CF, we love the ag names. Let them come back. Breaking trend. We talked about taking profits the more you're up on these things. Some people hit me up and were like, what do I do now? I'm like, where were you at selling at the highs and into strength? Now it's pulling back and you're going, I'm a believer. This is why trading's so hard, is when Eric, I love always, and again, probably said this 1,000 times because Eric and I used to talk about this, and he's one of our friends in the Discord room. You know, when we talk about strategies, it's like sometimes just the hard thing is the right thing. And you know what? Plays out a lot. You got to sell into strength. AA. Oh my God, at 20, it's Benjamin Button. It's getting younger. It was an old man in the 70s and 80s, and now it's back into the 20s. This is a name that I've just put on your radar. You're going to need aluminum. XLF, we talked about it breaking, but also said, watch, I think it holds the 250-day cross on the first test. JP Morgan, probably going to pin to 150 plus. If I had to guess, maybe it could test the 50-day. Again, a lot of these names, I think they're not going to have a lot of juice. You can tell Morgan Stanley should be just zoom, and it's starting to get some green days, some buyers in here, and days and chop. KRE, we talked about the 49 area failure. You're right there at the 50. Don't be surprised if buyers show up, please. XBI, oh, everything's awesome. No, we told you. Now, don't be surprised if a little trap game down here. All right, your solar names, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. If you shorted solar, thank you. You're welcome. Told you, this shit is garbage. Now, I thought we'd hold a little more up here, but not surprised. If you're short from the highs, high five. If you want to buy me a beer, love it. And again, I'm not really a beer drinker. If you want to buy me mushrooms, some edibles, or you want to just hang out, give me a shout. 30-minute chat and Calendly. I love talking to subscribers. Again, the more you give to others, the more the universe provides back. It's all love, y'all. Tan looks ugly. ENPH, told you to get out in the 300 range. 132. Cedriton, talked about shorting this into two, what was it? Short it here, and then we talked about shorting here. But just keep in mind, don't be surprised, a little chop. You get these little dojis and a little bouncy bounce. First solar. If you shorted this in the 210s in the last week, high fucking five. Excuse my language. Told you this was shit. Gosh, I got to stop swearing. Watch it break the channel at some point. HYG, we talked about global debt and corporate debt. Gonna have some issues. Failure. U.S. oil, another one, high five. Next time, if you're short oil, or I used to do this when I was long oil in the 2000s. I'd pour a little out for the homies. If you want to spill a little for the homies or buy a dollar less because you think it matters, it's just too funny. Anyway, my bad. I'm just getting distracted. We talked about oil. Talked about UNG. Just leave it alone. Oh, it broke 7. No! Let this thing reverse split. Okay, XOP, if you shorted this up near the highs, I think that's an interesting candle. Not looking so hot. Exxon Mobil, talked about trap. Said this was a trap. Look at that. I think it's going much lower. PX Dizzle, it's holding up a little better, but matter of when, not if, unless they get bought out. Occidental, Buffett's it's OPEX. The VIX is higher. I'm selling 65, 60, 63, 62. I'm selling some 58s. I'm selling 55. He's selling every call out there. He's like, you want it? I got you, dog. EQT, we talked about the 44 level, getting tired. Backing off. You're welcome. Wow, people are like, you're a genius. It's like, no, it's just recurring patterns. When the trend has finally flipped, now we look like geniuses. When we were trying to pick the top, not so much. Let's end it with the Flex LNG. Look at this. Look at this. All right, friends. Hopefully this is helping. I love everybody. And that's the thing. You have to learn to love. If you come from a place of fear, anger, hate, resentment, frustration, living in the past, all these things are going to be detrimental in your life at some sort of way, whether it's trading, your marriage, your family, your friends, your other career, or your future. Trading is no different. It is a mirror for our own life. If you can't handle indecisiveness, and you're one of those people that just overthinks, you probably can't trade either. You probably go, as soon as something moves again, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I can't, and I can't stick to my plan. I can't do what I say I'm going to do. I can't be thoughtful. I can't stick to my plan. I can't follow the rules. I'm telling you, this trading is a fucking mirror of everything in your life. And there's been times where I haven't been perfect. And I look at my trading, and it also hasn't been that great. That's the reality of it. And so learn from it. Take on the mistakes as mile markers in the journey of the future you. Remember, you don't get better when things are easy. This is hard. You're trying to go up against the biggest, smartest money in the universe. And you're expecting just to show up and do it easily? Be thoughtful, be smart, be in love with the game, a student of the game. All right, talk to you guys and gals later. Hit me up, any questions. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, stop by the Discord room. A link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help support more free content, a PayPal link is in the description as well. I appreciate your continued support of the channel.